Hello learners, warm welcome. In this particular session, we are going to see the different levels of management that exist in any organization. We know that management is all about getting things done through others. But so many people, at so many levels, they're involved in this management process. So though they are into management process, it doesn't mean that they're all of same level, or they're all of having the same responsibilities, they're having the same authority. It doesn't so. It all depends on what is the level of responsibility, what is the level of accountability, what is the level of authority you are having it, and what is the outcome, what about the risk factor, what about the reward factor. It all depends upon the level what you belong to. Okay, so when you see any typical organization, see, it all depends. It doesn't mean that we are going to see only the 3 levels over here, but it doesn't mean that only they have the 3 levels. Broadly, we are classifying it, commonly use the levels of these 3 levels. But again, it all depends upon the size and structure of the particular organization, and it's a nature of the industry, what actually the organization belongs to. Okay, so here we are going to have the commonly used levels in any organization. We have 3 levels. One is top level, middle level, and lower level management or frontline management. We have it. So now let us see actually what are the job titles related to the top level management and what are the responsibilities they are carrying out. Again, overall belongs to the middle level management and what are the responsibilities they are carrying out. And again, overall belongs to the lower level management category and what are the responsibilities they are carrying out. When you come to the top level management, they can be otherwise called as the strategic management people or strategy executive management. We can call in different terms also. Okay, so the company CEO, vice president, president, managing director, all these people, they belong to this particular category because always they take the decision which have the high importance in nature. They take the strategic decisions, what type of company we are into and how our company is going to be after 15 years, for which what we are going to do, whether we have to enter into the export market or should we go for buying this particular company, should we go for acquisition, should we go for merger, right? So even sometimes the closing down the company also, it belongs to this particular category only. So the nature of decisions, what they are taking, the nature of responsibility, what they are handling is something which is a very high risk in nature. And the same time, the rewards also be much more higher in nature. Okay, so they are also into staff management process, but their focus, their responsibility is entirely different. They are the people who look into the strategic view, the strategic decisions making. Right, they set the goals and overall the organizational direction, formulate the strategies, making high-level decisions, and also they are the real licensing officer to the other outsiders. Okay, so happen to be the top level management. They represent the company to the external stakeholders and they ensure the long-term success of the company. So these are the people who falls in this particular level, top level management. And when you come to the second level, okay, so they are the people actually who work under the top level manager people and would take care of the lower level or the frontline managers also. Okay, so their job titles goes like this: the general manager, division manager, regional manager, director, right? So regional head, center head, all these people, they comes into this particular category and they adopt the strategies. They take the responsibilities of executing the strategies what is being formulated by the top level managers. Whatever the top level management, they foresee, they envision how the company should go, and based on that, they have identified certain vision, they have identified some organizational objective or goals or strategies, long-term strategies. Okay, so in order to make it happen, not to achieve the strategic goals, the middle level managers, they translate those strategies into the actionable plans. Okay, so this is what the company is moving towards. In order to make it happen, what are the things to be done at the ground level? So these are the people who make an action plan. They transfer this action plan to the frontline managers, where the frontline managers interact with the real executing people and they just go away with it. Right. So these type of people, the middle level managers, they have certain responsibility like implementing the strategies set by the top level management, translating strategies into actionable plans, and coordinating between the different departments or units, whether it is a marketing department or finance department or HR department or the unit which operates in this particular arena, this particular district, this particular state, whatever it may be, right? They are the people who coordinate, right? And again, they are the people who allocate the resources also. Man, money, machine, material, so many things are there. In particular, the financial resources. They are the people who allocate for different units or different departments, and they supervise the lower level manager. Okay, so these are the responsibilities of the middle level manager. Now let us look into the responsibilities and the titles belongs to the lower level management or supervisory level management, or other we can call it as a frontline management or operational management. The titles goes like this: supervisor, team leader, shift manager, department head, etc. And actually, these are the people who carry the responsibilities, right? They actually execute the plans that is being formulated by the middle level manager, again, which is being formed based on the strategy vision of the company, right? So these are the people who actually execute the things. They interact with the people. They interact with the workforce who actually execute the strategies being planned by the company. And they motivate the people, they manage them, and they just oversee that whatever the tasks are given that are being accomplished by the people, right? So they are the people who reports to the middle level managers also. Okay, so these supervisors, team leaders, actually, they interact with the direct workforce and they ensure that things are happening as per the company's goal or objectives. Okay, so these are the three different levels that exhibit commonly in any organization. But beyond that, there are also certain levels that exist in the organization, right? A person who completes a degree and gets into the organization, he may be at the entry level. Okay, then from there, he'll be moving on to the next level. So it all depends upon the experience and the expertise, what actually they are gaining in the workplace or in the organization. So based on that, here we have some 4 different levels over here: entry level, manager people, supervisory level management people, middle management, upper management. The thing is that the individuals with a little or no management responsibility often focusing on mastering their specific jobs. Okay, so they are called as the entry level people. And after sometimes, after working for 1 or 2 years, 3 years of time, normally you'll be progressing towards the next level, that is supervisory level or team lead level, where you'll be given the responsibility of overseeing some small group of employees, right? So 2 to 3 years, you were with the fresher, but after 2 to 3 years, you have got some, exposure, experience, and based on it, you'll be given with some responsibility of managing other small people also. That is the next level that exists in any organization. So once you have gone through this particular phase, right? So gaining some exposure, gaining some expertise, probably at the supervisory level or team lead level, then actually you'll be fitted to the middle management level, where you will be taking care of in a better team or a bigger team, right? And what are the strategies being given by the top level managers or top level executives, that you'll be translated into the actionable plan, and you ensure that those plans are being effectively carried out by the supervisory level managers or the team leads, other things and all, right? So they put it to the middle level management. And of course, over a period, you may be reaching the top, where you'll be taking some strategic decision, other things and all, right? So these are the 4 different levels. Normally, any people who just pass to his own career in any organization. But in generally, we have to have an understanding that in an organization, only we have 3 different levels: top level, middle level, and lower level management category. Okay. Hope we understand that you could have got some basic idea about the different levels of management. In the next class, we'll be dealing with that. The next concept, that is the different functions of management for understanding. Thank you. Happy learning.